Okay, we should be live. Let me turn off this chill out music and welcome you all. Yeah, another Sunday, another session like me coding. You may be coding along with Uncle Rockstar, having fun, not staying poor. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, today we have a bunch of stuff actually. I was just reviewing the notes for this session, and it's like we have showing off developer documentation. We have reviewing PRs, doing some UI work, pointing to more resources where you can learn to code. Just be sure not to say it on Twitter, you know. Learn to code. Is the hashtag still on? Oh, yeah. For those that don't know, like yeah, there it is. Could have gotten banned if you tweeted this and journalists. And finally, our last thing will be Clubhouse meet that's coming up on Wednesday. I've proposed that some of the people that are already on Clubhouse and organizing Bitcoin meetups, maybe we can get more developers in there. So that's actually coming up. Brecky and Corey will help organize that, and then there are more people um, wanting to help, like Alex. So we will see how that goes, but it will be announced like by Wednesday. You should have all the details, and I'll see how I can help with invites. I don't want to turn this video into like how to get Clubhouse invites. And I actually Googled it, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's like people are recording videos. Uh,
And you still haven't gotten an invite. Well, in today's video, I'm
yeah,
going to give you some tips to help you finally get in. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel.
yeah, that one or hack. Yeah, let's see
Okay,
hack.
let's talk Clubhouse app invites. How do you get an invite for this Clubhouse app, and how do you get in? That's what
Yeah, Rainmaker, come on, how?
this video is all about. We figured it out, and I'm here to share it with you.
Wow. Yeah, so let's not get into that. Let's focus on coding because I'm getting a lot of stuff like, oh, no price discussion, and then there is a price graph for now Clubhouse. Let's focus. Nostradav. That's coming up in one of the future episodes. Yeah, stay tuned. And during the whole streaming, I'll be sure to monitor comments. So if you have any questions, just pop them in. But to get back on the course, it's a developer document. So a lot of feedback from previous two episodes was that I'm like going too hard. Uh, and I wanted to see what I can do about it because I mean, it's really like this stream is all about what people tell me. Yeah, what is good? What do you want to see? And one of the things that's coming up is like, how do I get started? Let's not do advanced stuff. And actually, BTCPayServer documentation is one of the like best I've saw on open source projects, and it actually contains all the information that will help you get started. So stuff that I am showing off, um, it's like after the episode you can go to docs.btcpayserver and just start navigating from there. Like there are basics, deployments, getting started, like from user perspective, and then if you're looking for uh, development, it's all the way on the bottom. And I think there should be also contribute. Yeah, so there is this link to contribute to BTCPayServer. No, it's actually close by. So if you click on that link, you will get to this contribute page. And from there, it's like, what is your strongest skill? Is it coding? Is it writing? Is it designing, translating? Or you're miscellaneous. Let's see if you're what's miscellaneous. So it's creating videos and graphics, hosting providers, contributed directory, community, spreading the word. Yes, spreading the word. Okay, yeah. Can create bugs and issues. Join the community. Let's see, community. Yeah, see, that's why we don't have a big community. It's 404. Nice. Oh, I'm not curious. Is it contribute community? No. See, now when you see something like this is where your contribution starts. You go to GitHub BTCPayServer. Oh man, I'm not logged in this browser, but yeah, you go to docs, and now you open up a new issue. Okay, I'll need another browser. Let's go with this one, and we say link in documentation. A link to community in documentation is broken. And then we go here. What is this? Community. Yes. And we say source. There we go. A link is broken on. And this paragraph. And there we go. Let's see if somebody fixes it. We've done our job. Maybe we can even label it. Let's see, bug. Yeah, bug. There we go. Or is that like I'm doing my part meme? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I actually promised more memes in this episode. I was actually quite proud about the meme that announced this week's episode. Pretty good, I would say. 8 out of 10, where it is. Me on GitHub and me on Twitter. Yeah, you don't want to be stuck on Twitter with everybody yelling. Go structured conversation. Okay. Yeah, switch to GitHub. So going back to documentation, yeah, from here we had miscellaneous, but if you go back to, we go back to code and development, why coding matters. Yeah, obviously where to start. Good first issue label in tracker. Yes, absolutely. There's some good issues here that you can tackle. And join our community chat. Yeah, this link actually works. It's just I'm not logged in here. I will of course open up Mattermost, see who I can dox this week. But yeah, what are the requirements to get started? It's like coding, all of this, how to set up, how to get it running, all the stuff that I was showing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then at the bottom, like, let's see, test. Well, yeah, pretty detailed, I must say. Pretty detailed. I think there is one more. Yeah, this is a contribute installed. Yeah, this is the previous one I saw. But where are the videos here? There are videos. Dev test. That was the other one, right? Because if you go to YouTube, and yeah, you get into BTCPayServer channel itself, bunch of videos here. Yeah, just go to uploads, and there are specific like development videos, BTC Pay development, BTC Pay's deployment. If you get into development, there is this see BTCPayServer development on macOS, how you test the pull request and payments and everything
This
else.
video, I'll teach you how to set up a local development environment of BTCPayServer on macOS. Though the tutorial will be valid for both Windows and Linux as well. This video is not just for developers. As a matter of fact, even if you're a non-tech savvy user,
see, that is smooth voice of Pavlonex guiding you through like all the details, how you set up everything on Mac, how it goes. And then yeah, is it, let's see.
So now go to main B.
Yeah, this is me, I think. This is the moment.
Once you see the message that you are ready to code and debug like a rock star, of course you're ready to go.
Love that one, yeah. Good stuff. Might give it a go. Give it a go. Make the world a better place. Telling you like, what can I do? I'm romantic. I must spread love. Yes. And love. Yes. There we go. Like. And yeah, keep fighting the good fight, I guess. So again, everything that I'm showing, if you want more structured approach, then definitely into the docs, start reading especially these two links, and yeah, everything will fit from there. Yeah, videos are here, developing locally, where you have for Windows, Linux or Ubuntu, and then Mac. Mac we already saw, but yeah, Windows is Nicholas's sexy French accent. Yeah, listen to this.
Hi everyone, it's Nicolas Dorier. The goal of this podcast is to teach you how to contribute to BTCPayServer, which is very easy.
Yeah, you can watch that video just for the accent, and then I think I already showcased the one on Ubuntu I did. But there we go. Now everyone that's complaining on yeah, you're going too fast, this and that, there you go. You have the docs. Thanks to Pavlonex, Brit, Zax, bunch of other contributors. I've linked them all from here. So yeah, Pavlonex, Brit, Kelly, Zax, Dennis, and you can see the whole crew. If you go to contributors, way more people. Norman Mickey, yeah. Sip Sorcery, Miss Sip Sorcery, yeah. Haven't seen him a while. Sandre Eski, yeah. Bunch of people here helping out. See, there's even me here. I must up my contributions. See if I can climb on this top list. But there you go. Documents, really great. You want dark mode, of course, and keep going. But now that we saw documents, I guess, and now that you're developing, the first thing that usually comes around is pull requests. Yes, pull requests. You will need to open one, and you saw that in previous episode of Sunday Coding with me. But how do you contribute with reviewing existing pull requests, and how do you test them? Because I would say that testing is first thing. Doing deep reviews of pull requests, it's art in itself, and it's really progression from being like a developer, a contributor, raising your skill set to the point where you can actually be helpful, giving feedback to other developers, not just, you know, spamming their code with, oh, did you name this variable like this or that, but rather like when you're reviewing someone's code, it's really an art being able to step in and say, okay, this is bad or this is my proposal. But we'll give it a try. I mean, I can give you my overview of the process of like how am I reviewing pull requests, not only on BTCPayServer, but on Strike and my full-time jobs. And I usually try for like 6-step approach. First thing you always do is what I've done before. I have cheated a little bit, but I've read this specific pull request, read the description and issues before doing this stream. So what is this? Like Dennis did a good job of explaining here, like what is the PR about. So it's work in progress to resolve 2 issues. So first issue is something Pablo opened up quite a while ago. It's about wallet setup, and he's done a great mock-ups here of the flow that should happen when you're adding a wallet to a store. Like, are you connecting an existing wallet, generating a new wallet? Then the next step would be, is it a hardware wallet, a software wallet? Choices between software wallets and so on and so forth. I've read this all before the cast, but the focus is on like how do you review. So I'm showing all this because it's such a great issue describing like what is this all about. And one thing, when I was reviewing the whole issues and PR, I loved the video because you can always tell when Pavlenix is in a bad mood or when he doesn't like something. Like, just listen to this voice of him describing the issue.
Hi everyone, I decided to make a video in order to explain one of the biggest user experience problems that we have in BTCPayServer. I think that making a video will help you understand it way better than by reading up an issue. So let's begin.
Yeah, you can tell he's depressed. He's like, no, this is such an issue. We need to fix it. But essentially that's the first issue, and then there was a second issue where it was described in more detail more recently of what should happen. Essentially it all boils down, like you read through all of this, you get the picture in your head of like, what is the issue, and then you also think how you would solve it, like how it looks. This is where these graphics come in handy. But once you do that, then the second step is always like you read the discussion and see where the pull request is at, and the point you're reviewing it. And one thing that I try to evade in my career is like, if I see there are already 3 or 4 people doing it, then you usually want to step back. It also depends on your position within the project. Like if there are already 4 people in there duking it out, and like you don't want to get in the middle of that because too many opinions. You need to trust people that they will do the good job. But yes, second step, always read the discussion, get the sense of where it is, and form some, like step 2, you now read this, you see, okay, too many people, maybe I shouldn't jump in. That's it, you're done. But if there are not too many people, and it's not your responsibility to step in here and see how things, leave your own feedback, then we go to step 3, which is glancing over the pull request code. And this one can be hard if it's more than like 500 lines, because why I say glance over, because there is no way unless you're some kind of wizard that going through this, you will immediately spot the problems. What you want to do, you want to get a sense of what was done. You see something like this, that was small refactoring. Okay, I view that. You reduce amount of things you should pay attention to. Here, you're now looking through this. You see, okay, this was a test. This test is a little bit refactored. I want to leave this open. Yeah, I want to revisit the code and see if there is anything I can contribute. Here, just empty line, viewed, BTCPay wallet CS. On GitHub, this is kind of problematic because you see there are so many changes and they weren't rendered by default because it's a huge new class, but it's actually really important new class, like BTC. All the controller methods are in here, so you want to expand that one, even though it's pretty big. Yeah, here you see it was just some corrections, a little bit following convention on code style viewed. Wallet setup request, its data model, I'll keep it in mind. See, that's what you're doing. You're going through the pull request and you're essentially getting to know the code, getting to understand where the important changes are, and eliminating everything that you're like, okay, no feedback here. Whoever was doing the UI, I won't now check if MB2 or MB3 is like margin on the bottom is that much big of a difference. Like, I'll focus on bigger things. So yeah, that's step 3 for me. And now since let's see if people have actually questions on the process or no. Where is the not here? I think I closed the YouTube comments, but because usually YouTube comments are most action. There we go. Hope you're enjoying the episode so far. There we go. So no comments, we're good. We're at the step 3 of reviewing the PRs. Step 4 is where you start to get your hands dirty, and that's you need to get out and check out the pull request. Let me just here change a few things. Error pages, there we go. Not to ruin the follow up 20 minutes because I want to develop everything from scratch. So I'll just see, change here, delete, restore, fixing error pages. There we go. Surprise, now preserved, hopefully. But that's when you're live streaming, not everything can be perfect. But from here, we want to check out the pull request. So the way that you do that is this is on a fork of a repository. So it's Dennis's fork and it's over here. Yeah, so I can copy that and I say settings. I'm gonna add remote. I'll say Z Dennis to keep it below the origin repo, and I check that out. Fetch, and let's see what we have now. Way more branches, yeah. So we want to check out wallet setup branch. There we go. So we are now on that branch, and we can now start the Visual Studio. Let me drag it over. And give it a try. Step number 4. Step number 4 to see how this new functionality works. Sign in. So if we go to this pull request, we know it will be in the store. Okay, there we go, my store. We have the wallet. Okay, so this is new. This is how you can now modify the BTCPay wallet, because it's completely different than it was. And we can now see, okay, let's modify, see what's happening. Go back. We have Slack message, mute. Yeah, I'm not sure this should go like this. You modify. Now back. Yeah. If you, what did we go? Modify and then back. Yeah, then things get messed up. So this is good. Like, this is why you're reviewing pull requests. Delete the method. Checkbox, delete. Kind of don't like that. See, continue. Yeah, of course, I've written down my phrase. Delete. I really think if you like click delete, then there should be some kind of confirmation that you want to delete. It's like I agree, but it's kind of counterintuitive for me. So maybe I can jump and say that in the pull request, or I can see if Polonex will be like, no, don't be so harsh on the PR. But yeah, I mean, this is what you want to do when you're testing PR. You go into as much user testing as you can, and you don't actually need to be a technical person to do it. Like, you can be a regular user that doesn't know how to code, but doing this will be very valuable to whoever is building this stuff, because programmers tend to get, like, when you're coding, you do need to have tunnel vision. Like, you need to focus, but then because of that tunnel vision, small stuff like this then happens. And it's, I suppose this is pretty easy fix, but that's what you want to do when you're like reviewing a PR. Just test it as a user. And testing is really, I would say, step 5 of this process that I'm showing, where now step 6 would obviously be once you're done with the testing, when you have something to, when you have your opinion formed on something. Let's see, change wallet. I'm kind of curious. So connect existing wallet manually, connect a hardware wallet. So if I had a hardware wallet testing this, I guess would be valuable. Doesn't seem to be running. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. But essentially, as I say, the point is you form an opinion, and then in 6th final step, what you're doing is you're going back to this pull request. You're going back to the pull request, and you're doing 3 things. Number 1 is just the easiest thing. If you want a contribution credit, then you need to comment here. You just comment here. If you are humble and despise having contribution graph like this. I gotta show it off. I gotta show it off. Somebody needs to stop me, honestly. Like, all you watching this cast, like, if there is a way to stop contribution, like, I want to stop at this point, but somehow, like, I can't. So if anybody has an idea on how to help me, like, be my guest. Jump in, help out. So yeah, if you don't want contribution there, you just comment down below, leave your impression. Number two is, like, if you can leave some kind of media that explains what is not explains, but demonstrates what is actually happening, that's even better. So there is this great utility called screen to GIF. If you go like screen to GIF, it's open source. It just, you can record your screen, you can install it, do portable. And once you do that, what's great is, like, you start this recorder. There we go. And one more thing you can this can do is use this to automatically set up the size to the window that you're testing. So if I go to, where is BTCPayServer here now? Yeah, there's mine. So if I go there, I arrange it, I say, now I messed up. Now I need to, because it's, let's reduce it a little bit, yeah. And we go here, okay, great. We are now recording this size. We can maybe record, not maybe, but like, we definitely can record this bug. So what we say, okay, we record, you click modify, you click back, everything works. But if you click modify, and then back, you see it's like wizard is messed up a little bit. So you record that, the window shows up, and now you can review your GIF, or as people who are crazy say, GIF. So you review the GIF, and then you go file, you go save as, and then you can save it either as a GIF or a video. And the great thing is, like, YouTube GitHub now supports MP4 video. So when you're like a bug in wallet wizard, when you now save this as a video, you can upload it to GitHub issue, and then whoever is reviewing it can navigate back and forth. So yeah, let's close this. You've done a tremendous job. Screen to GIF, thank you so much. So now we minimize this, we go here, and we say, yeah, we're humble, we don't want a contribution. We'll say there is a small bug with navigation in wallet wizard when modifying. And then what we do is we put that video we've recorded onto here. So we drag the file, there we go. And if we now comment, yeah, there it is. Pretty good. I'm back. So yeah, need to get some water, but what can we do? Show must go on. Show must go on. That will be pull request reviews. Let's see comments on YouTube. Yeah, well, each Sunday of 2021 you stream, so I'm not the one that's gonna make you stop. Yeah, Zach, I always do this to myself. Now I must stream for the rest of 2021. Can't wait for stream from some conference or something. But yeah, this is how, like, this is my own process of PRs, and if I should summarize it, as I said, it's 6 step. Like, step number 1, read description, read related issues. Step 2 is read the discussion, get the sense at what point it is. Step 3, glance over PR code. Step 4, you check stuff out locally. Make sure that you can run it and it compiles. Then once that happens, you step 5, test the PR locally. And step 6 is leaving the feedback where we saw. You comment, you add the media if possible, and if you're good enough technically, this is where you can now jump into the code. And we left a comment of this being a bug in the import by modify wallet. So what you would do is, obviously, like, you would now find that part in the code and say, okay, you know, this is a problematic line. But I'm not sure I should be doing that, because I actually didn't took time to look through all the 1500 lines of code here. So I will do what every educator, professor, or whoever is running the course says, like, this is a homework, like somebody else should do it, right? So everyone watching, yeah, this is a task for you. Find the JavaScript here that is messing things up, and leave your feedback on pull request. And yeah, I mean, that's for pull requests. There are more to review, but I'm thinking one episode I may do just like pull requests, where I prepare enough so that I'm not figuring things out during the stream, but rather I have 3 or 4 pull requests prepared for you so you can see my thinking and logic, because this whole streaming is pretty much like you're spending an hour on Sunday with me, and time flies by. Like, it's, when I look at it, it's already 40 minutes. So not sure we're going to get everything in that I mentioned at the start, but if YouTube comments are not freaking out, and they're not, then yeah, we just go easy. And since we're going easy, I guess one of the things that also came up and people asked me was like, what other YouTube videos I recommend, especially like the ones that are structured more, because again, what I'm doing right here is you just are spending an hour with me and watching like coding process, like how do I go about it. If you need more structure, then I can recommend maybe like 2 channels. First one is I am Tim Corey, yeah, where Tim usually like has a bunch of stuff. I mean, you know, he has some questions, uploads, more structure, like I would say ASP.NET Core. And then you can go through, find the playlist and just, you know, go through it. See, C# application from start to finish, 24 hours. Yeah, there we go. And on the other hand, if you're more for what I was saying in previous episode with what is like, you can't do regular YouTubers, it must be Indian YouTuber, because it's like, yeah, I don't understand what you're stupid, and like, I will teach you, my son. I mean, the guys are awesome, which is like, no, not this. It's like Radix sword example. Let's find the guy. 2.com. Radix sort example. There we go. More. There is our man. There is our man. Let's see.
We are discussing radix short. So before going for the algorithm, let me explain radix short and its logic through.
See, I don't even know why you're joining on Sunday with me. I mean, you like just put this guy on the repeat. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, and I want to stop this stream. I'll watch our hero here with the Radix sword. But look at the detail. Now I need to give up. Like, I need to find the guy and give him Rockstar title. But what I'm like, when it comes to .NET Core, this is the guy that I saw, and yeah, he really goes into detail. That was my impression. It's like ASP.NET Core tutorial for beginners.
Hello, this is Venkat and welcome to our ASP.NET Core tutorial.
And it's going from basics, why you should use ASP.NET Core, should be like pipeline. Yeah, there's a pipeline, how you process action results. So as Elon says, yeah, education is free. You just need to find the right address. Yeah, look at this. I'm thinking now maybe we can call the guy. Call him right now on the stream. Cootie Venant. Yeah, let's see on Twitter. Yeah. There we go. Technical architect. Need to follow the guy. Maybe I get him on one of the future episodes. Like, not to call him like right now on the phone. Like, hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Have this live stream going and people hanging out. So yeah, that's those two are my recommendations of where you can get more structure on how to code and how to get started with ASP.NET Core. Yeah, what else we had? We had doing some UI work. What I was thinking is it would be beneficial. We have like 14 minutes left, but let's give it a try. What I was thinking maybe can be beneficial is just me coding something from scratch. It won't be as glamorous as me just showing the code and criticizing, but let's do it. I mean, we have 14 minutes. We have maybe 10 minutes to get it in. One thing that came to my mind that we can work on is everybody was loving this. What it is, like, let me see. It's BTCPay errors like 404. If you go to some kind of public BTCPayServer instance and you enter wrong URL, you get 404 page. It's like Nicholas Easter egg. And I've realized that we don't have one for Pavlinix because the core team is like Nicholas, me, Pavlinix, and Cooks. And there is Cooks page where it is like localhost handler 404. This is what we can now identify. So it's, I think, controllers, error pages, and then handled. And then it's like error code. So you have error, handle, status code, which we did because that's the parameter. And then we say 404. Is BTCPayServer running? Yes, it is running. But it's local host, so we need 127. There we go. And 500. It's a cookie. Sad eyes. Yeah, let's see. Most innocent look you'll ever see. And 404 is Nicholas, and then 429 is me. Or because I'm Vin Diesel lookalike. I'll still work on the voice. I don't know, but that will take some time. Especially I'll stick to my lazy Serbian accent. So yeah, we need one for Pavlinix, and if we go HTTP error codes, we need to pick one for Pavlinix, and expectation failed. Yeah, that's the perfect one. Expectation failed. Say 417 is Pavlinix. Just make sure where we're at. We're wallet setup. Yeah, we don't want to be there. We want to be on master. Switch to master. And yeah, we work from there. So we want to say 417 when you need to navigate to pages like views, controller name, and then inside of that should be the error page, and we say we'll clone me, of course. We'll stop the debugging, and we'll say we want page for 417, and we want different title, expectation failed. Yeah, we always fail. Pavlinix, his expectations are so high. We can say you've unfortunately failed expectations of manager. We'll go Pavlinix. For you. There we go. And we're gonna go Pavlinix avatar. What is his avatar on Twitter? Let's go. Oh, we have him here. Perfect. Fight the system. That's what we can save it locally. Copy the image, then I'll save it on this side. So it will be title move cursor Pavlinix fighting the system while building better systems. There we go. Unfortunately failed. Maybe we should give some kind of hint in here. Say 417 is, I think, expect header. Yeah, I can say break. We say check your expect header and do better. Whenever it rhymes, it means you did a great job. So just to get the picture, on this side of monitor, like another monitor, so it's like view root, where all these images are like image error pages, so it's like error pages, and I then get root image or pages. I get Pavlinix in, and let's see, 417. Yeah, there it is. Primary BTCPayServer supporters, expectation failed. That's it. I mean, we now have this page, and if we run, whenever server now throws 417, it should display this special page. And now we got the core team all in there. Now, yeah, after this stream, I guess I'll need now to add a special page for everybody in the project. But yeah, if we now go for 17, there we go. Manager Pavlinix, link to his Twitter. Oh, still my Twitter. Maybe I should leave that. No, Pavlinix. There we go. And now if we refresh, yeah. There we go. For you, Polonex, now we have page for you. And how many time? Yeah, 6 more minutes. Maybe I do another one. Let's do another one for our, yeah, this guy. This guy is fantastic. Hey, Miles deeply cares about human freedom. I'm not so sure how much I should talk about Miles, because as you see, like, the guy is a complete mystic. But let's do a page for him while we're here. It's like, again, HTTP error codes. And for him, yeah, bad gateway. Bad gateway. Miles is such a gateway, always teleporting from one location to the other. Yeah, it would be fitting get him on this. So the same thing. I mean, if we get Miles in here, this is how you would yeah, how you develop UIs. If we want another view here, say like we just want another view, what we would do obviously is do this. Parameter is optional. Say another view, return view. And in this case, all we would need to do is like create another view here. Okay, just copy, paste another view. That's how you would be adding views to BTCPayServer. And just make sure that model is correct, because whatever you're passing in here like needs to be, what's that, like it's nullable integer. So you need like string, then model needs to be string, and then you need to make sure that the way that model is used is obviously consistent. It won't break anything. And this is why Visual Studio is great. You will get all the alerts. But to get back to the point, yeah, this is actually good that we're switching to Git, because let's commit Polonex before we start on Miles's page. So we discard this hunk. What else? We another view, we don't need that. We remove it. We need this, we need this, we need this. So this is HTTP error 417 page for Polonex. And then we need 502 now for Miles. We go, no, let's go from this one. Copy 502, 502, bad gateway. What can we do? We can say the life is all about finding the right gateways. And you're actually like at perfect gateway with me watching this Sunday coding. Like, I'm gateway to all the knowledge in BTCPayServer and Bitcoin. So as I say, right gateway. But we can say, let's say, unfortunately this time you found a bad one. Gateway doesn't work. But that's where our man Miles should step in. See, he has all the gateways and teleports and everything else. So we copy, we go in here, we say, let's see, Miles, here, let's go 502 Miles. Obfuscated profile pic, but full name is not obfuscated. I need to check that. I need to check if Miles Sutter is his real first name, last name, because what I need all of you watching this video, like if you're getting into Bitcoin and the whole cypherpunk movement, like come on, figure out a, you know, like artistic first name, last name, like Matt Odell. Like that, I mean, obviously I failed. I'm like Rockstar Dev. Everybody knows that that's not a real first name, last name. But you do something like Matt Odell, then people are like, yeah, like your first name, last name is Matt Odell. I need to check with Miles if he did the same thing, because as I always say, like, yeah, it's like this world is becoming increasingly complex, and the way that you battle complexity is that you start like structuring stuff. So with Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is also doing is it's popularizing, getting into mainstream this whole thing of aliases and identities. And what's beautiful about Bitcoin is I always say, like, you don't even need to be a human to interact with it. So make use of that, you know, like get that identity for yourself, build up a reputation, obviously. Don't be a jerk. use the opportunity to, you know, make something nice, not use the opportunity to do something bad or evil because you have the freedom, but do something nice, separate your identity, explore, do fun stuff. And yeah, I need to check with Miles, which is what, yeah, Miles as a gateway, let's say, maybe because it's a bad gateway, maybe maybe Gateway Tsar Miles can help you out, because Miles, yeah, you need to keep helping people, Miles Sutter. And he's doing that. Like what I love about Miles is like how much he cares, and it's a rare quality these days, especially when you're on Twitter, where it is something went wrong. No, especially when you're on Twitter and like your whole day is like this, then you must like I don't care. But with Miles, yeah, always cares. Beautiful. And that's what we should all do. Control click. Yeah, so that's yeah, looks good. So now 502, start, we check if it's working. We're building UIs, going over 1 hour. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to make it. Just too much content for this week. So where is our, yeah, okay, let's see, 502. Yeah, that's it. Looks good. Link is good. Follow Miles. Should go into DMs and the whole episode, and I haven't doxed anybody. Yeah, this is this is going well. So we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. We'll also see who retweeted and who only liked. So see Gigi, like he didn't retweet me. He's retweeting like, oh, you know, no, the euro, you know, criminals, this and that. You just like unfollow, follow. You say, there, Gigi, I can't believe you haven't retweeted my stream. And then you cry. Yeah, you're a victim. You need to like this. There must be a way for this to be a victim. But you're smiling. Yes, you got passive aggressive. Like it doesn't matter. That's the way on Twitter. So you go with that. So yeah, we now have Miles. We have UI. One thing that I'm itching here is like there is too much repetition. Programming is all about like no duplication, and there is so much duplication here. So what ideally you want to do here is like extract the layout page special for this, because yeah, our layout is layout simple. So I would do another layout, and then I would just have ability to modify this part and specify the title, that type of stuff. Like that's how you're building frameworks, like reducing the amount of code that needs to be built, and also in the UIs, what you're like, how you're bringing structure to UI with like layouts and other stuff. But it's already over an hour. I'm not sure I should get into that. Maybe it could be, yeah, next episode. We can then have a head start, and maybe somebody already did it, created a PR that does that. Yeah, let's see if there is impact of these casts, because that should be pretty easy to do. So yeah, we'll just get to the last topic before we head out, which is what I was saying about is Gigi now laughing? Okay, now you go like, okay, I can follow you again. Now I'm awake. Let's go like, what is this? Repeat of Riga. You should see Gigi's storm on Riga, but let's not expend too much. Maybe I can bring him on one of these episodes, and we can talk coding, because Gigi also codes. Only he's so much better with communicating philosophy than me. Like I'm just all over the place, as you can see from this stream. So last thing, we are all moving to Clubhouse and becoming global elite. Yes, and in the process we are pissing off Pavlonix, because it's so much fun. Yeah, like elitism is stupid. Why is it elitism? Yeah, want to invite essentially Brecky will announce details. Where is, yeah, there's Corey, and there should be Brecky over here. What is Brecky? Brecky is like BTC. Everybody follow Brecky, because he will be operational organization, and he will announce the details. I will of course leave the link, but essentially it should be 5 or 6 of us who are working on various Bitcoin projects, starting from Bitcoin D. Bitcoin D should be our awesome man John Attack. You can follow him as well. It's great. Everybody's calling him reviewer. He's only reviewing code, but he's slowly getting pissed with that. Like, no, I also code. I'm like, no, you just review code. So it's him. It's Ben, the car man, our young rising star in Bitcoin ecosystem. He'll be there. Should be SKVP from Swan. Jan is awesome. See, he also is good at recording videos. All professional. See, like buttoned up. Not like this.
Bitcoin is a complete reimagining of digital money for.
Yeah, good accent. Not my broken immigrant accent. All professional, all level, not amateur level like I'm doing right now. So he'll be there. Our man Justin Moon, me, yeah, of course. So it's already 5. We'll see for the 6, but that will be announced. And if anybody wants to become a part of new global elite, obviously we'll also get Pavlonix in. Yeah, we need to get him now. So yeah, let's retweet for fun. If anybody wants to get in, Corey actually started a good thread on how you can get in, and I'll start a thread because I'll try to get as many people as I can in using this method. where it is. Let me see. Should be here. Yeah. I need to, like, you need to telegram me your phone number. I'll add it, and then you can follow this, like join Clubhouse, and when you get in, then I can get you. But you also need to follow me on Twitter. I'll post all the details here, and then see how many people we can get in. So Pavlonex is happy, so it's not just us, high elite talking in there, but as many plebs as we can get in, because as I always say, like, I'm such a huge fan of plebs, especially Bitcoin plebs. And not a fan. I'm also a pleb, not some celebrity. Come on. Can't wait to see comment on this. But more than an hour already. That's pretty much it for this episode. A little bit of coding, a little bit of Git commits. We didn't commit miles. Blasphemy. Oh, did we commit 502 as well in previous commit? Yes, we did. There we go. Too much talking, not paying attention. But we say HTTP error 502 miles page. And rename feed new error pages. And we push that to origin, push, go here, GitHub, BTCPayServer, pull requests, yes, it's created. And let's add Pavlonex as reviewer. I can't wait to see his reaction. And there we go. Now you can't say that this is all just me blabbering for an hour. It's like actual coding. We open up a pull request. But yeah, I hope also I will, as I do usually, do a closure thread on Twitter. Make sure all the stuff that we mentioned during this episode is like linked, that you can take a look at documentation, that make sure you register on chat.btcpayserver.org. I won't open it because I'm gonna dox somebody, and we want to have one episode when I don't dox DMs. And seems we pulled it off. Yeah, chat.btcpayserver.org needed to at least make appearance with a sound, so there it was. That's it. Clubhouse is iOS. Yeah, unfortunately only iOS. But yeah, join fanciness and elite. What can you do? Like, you want to use Android? So that's it. Hope you all enjoyed it. Keep sending me feedback on Telegram. Keep sending me feedback and BTCPayServer Mattermost. Keep sending me feedback over Twitter. We'll keep going. What's like 52 episodes, 3 down. How more? Like 48 more to go. We'll have fun this year. And that's it. Have fun this week. Don't miss me too much until next Sunday. And yeah, see you then. Next Sunday, 1 p.m. Bye.